Hello everyone, I'm Zhang Zhengyi, the co-editor of Chinese Private International Law. Thank you for listening to this introduction to our new book. Before we start, please allow me to introduce the chief editor of Chinese Private International Law, Professor Liu Xiaohong. Ms. Liu Xiaohong is a professor of law and the president of Shanghai University of Political Science and Law. She was appointed and served as a vice chairman of the ICC Commission on Arbitration and ADR between 2016 and 2019. Currently, she is a member of the Commission of the ICC International Court of Arbitration on the Belt and Road Initiative, member of International Commercial Expert Committee of Supreme People's Court of China, vice chairman of ICC China Commission on Arbitration and ADR, China Society of Private International Law, and Shanghai Law Society, president of the Institute for the Belt and Road Initiative of Shanghai Law Society, and chief expert of Collaborative Innovation Center of China Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone. She also practices as an arbitrator in China International Economic and Trade Arbitration Commission, Shanghai International Economic and Trade Arbitration Commission, Shenzhen Court of International Arbitration, Shanghai Arbitration Commission, Cairo Regional Center for International Commercial Arbitration, and Arbitration Foundation of Southern Africa, and mediator in Shanghai Roland Alpes International Mediation Center. Now, let's welcome Professor Liu to introduce the new book of Chinese Private International Law.
Thank you, Zhengyi. Ladies and gentlemen, Chinese Private International Law is the second volume in the Studies in Private International Law, Asia series to focus on the conflict of laws as practiced in a specific Asian state. This volume is the product of academics and lawyers associated with Shanghai University of Political Science and Law. Numerous persons have been involved in the publication of this book. We sincerely thank all of them. In recent years, Shanghai University of Political Science and Law has been establishing itself as one of the leading universities in China for study and research into international law. This book is tangible evidence of Shupl's efforts in that direction. It is the leading reference on Chinese private international law in English. The chapters systematically cover the whole of Chinese private international law, not just the questions likely to arise in commercial matters, but also in family succession, cross-border, insolvency, intellectual property, and competition. The chapters do not merely cover the traditional conflict of law areas of jurisdiction, applicable law, and enforcement. They also look into conflict of law questions arising in arbitration and assess China's involvement in the harmonization of private international law globally and regionally within the Belt and Road Initiative. As what Professor Simon said in the foreword of Chinese Private International Law, what this book does is to highlight the evolving state of Chinese private international law, where it has been, what it is now, and where it should be going. This book presents Chinese conflict of laws through a combination of common and civil law analytical techniques and perspectives, providing readers worldwide with a more profound and comprehensive understanding of Chinese private international law. We sincerely hope this book could help promote in-depth knowledge of China and the rest of the world and lead to a better mutual understanding. Thanks for your attention and enjoy your reading.